get out. It's going to be 2-1 with 33 seconds left in the first. Crawford staying heavy on the head. A lot of movement, a lot of shots. I like to see that aggressiveness, especially early in a match. He's got an underhook on the left. Carry attempt by the Western Dubuque wrestler. He's going to get the takedown. Klusner is on Crawford. It's going to be 3-2 as the closing seconds of the first count down. It'll be 3-2 going into the second, with Klusner of Western Dubuque taking the 3-2 lead. Choice will go to Western Dubuque here. He takes down.
Come on, Fisher. Get a rest.
Hello? Is it working? Okay. Switch attempt by the Western Dubuque wrestler. He's going to end up getting that switch on Crawford. It's going to take the score 5-2. Minute 35 left here in the second period. Fisher fighting hands there, keeping his pinkies out. Trying to build a base here, get an escape or a reversal. Western Dubuque wrestler trying that head lever. Sit out attempt by Crawford. Western Dubuque wrestler drives him back up. Leg on the right side by the Western Dubuque wrestler. He's looking for a cradle here. Fisher's tripoding up. Western Dubuque wrestler's got the cradle locked up. He's going to call it potentially dangerous. That takes us down to 58 seconds left in the second. Still 5-2 in favor of Klusner.
Come on, Fisher.
45 seconds left. Crawford gets called for stalling. Ref looking for a little bit more of a building base and trying to get out. Claw attempt by the Western Dubuque wrestler. He's got a leg in on the right side, trying to power half. Fisher's fighting off that power half. Going on. Another stall call on Crawford as the Western Dubuque wrestler takes him over. He's got a couple near fall here so far. He's end up going to get it 2 near fall. That's going to make the score 8-2 because of the stall call point and the 2 near fall. So Fisher chooses neutral here, trying to stay aggressive on his feet. Single attempt by the Western Dubuque wrestler. Fisher tries a headlock, but he slips it, and the Western Dubuque wrestler is going to take a 10-2 lead with 1:40 left in the third period. Another half here attempt by the Western Dubuque wrestler. He's got it pretty tight. Fisher's going to try to kick out, get his arm through. Western Dubuque wrestler is going to pick up the fall here with 1:30 left in the third. It's going to take your team score 0 for Independence and 18 for Western Dubuque. This brings us into 138-pound weight class with Matthew Doyle from Independence and Caden Burke from Western Dubuque.
Now wrestling for the Bobcats at 138, senior Caden Burke. And for the Mustangs, sophomore number 7 to state, Matthew Doyle.
There's a double attempt by Doyle. Western Dubuque wrestler stopped it, and then Doyle hit a little peek out there, getting the takedown. Doyle is a sophomore, and Caden Burke's a senior here. Another half shot by Doyle. tries to carry and then goes to another peek out. He's going to take a 4-1 lead here. Doyle with that cross wrist, maybe going to go through a roll through tilt here. Trying to stick his elbow in, get his head through. Nice in the pocket. He's going to get his 5 count, and he's probably going to roll back on top. He's got his 3. He's trying to work back to his on top, but the Western Dubuque wrestler at his feet. So he's going to get his 3 near fall there. That'll take the match score 7-1. Roll attempt by the Western Dubuque wrestler. Doyle's going to let Burke up. That'll take the score 7-2 with 45 seconds left in the match. Doyle staying aggressive here right off the restart. There's a single attempt by Caden Burke. Elbow pass by Doyle to a short carry Kelly. Bottom leg Turk situation. You like to see him get his knees up, take that hip away, get a cross face there, try to get some near fall out of this. It's 9-2 right now. 3 near fall would make it 12-2 and make it that much closer to getting that tech fall or fall. He's getting his count there. He's got his 5 count. That'll make it 12-2 going into the second, as Doyle takes on Caden Burke here at 138. It's going to be Doyle's choice. He's going to take down. And I'd like to see Doyle get some bonus points here because we're giving up the forfeits at 106, 113, and 120. Another caution on red. That's his second one. He's not covering the navel. There's a clean start right there. As Doyle gets up to his feet, Western Dubuque wrestler tries to return him. Doyle hits a standing switch. No points yet, though. Doyle with the cross face, looking for a cradle cross, butchering it, running that butcher. Gets the 2 reversal. No back out of it right now. Score's now 14-2. 3 points away from his tech fall. So you'd like to see him go get the fall right here. Get that extra point for the team. He's driving hard. Western Dubuque wrestler's doing a good job getting to his feet. They're going to go out of bounds there. Minute 20 left in the second. Score's 14-2. Roll through attempt by the Western Dubuque wrestler. Doyle kept his hips high and didn't get rolled through. Doyle there working hard, chopping, inside wrist, trying to get to his tilt. One tilt here would put the match away and get him a tech fall and 5 team points for Independence. Switch attempt by the Western Dubuque wrestler. Doyle hips into him and shuts that situation down right away. Both legs in for Doyle. Doyle trying to power half here. He's got 30 seconds left. He's got the leg in. Driving that half. He's got it in deep. Cross wrist. Western Dubuque wrestler staying square, looking away, trying to peel it. Short time left in the second. 12 seconds to go. There's a warning for stalling for the Western Dubuque wrestler, Caden Burke. That'll take us into the third period. And it will be Western Dubuque's choice. And he's going to take top. He's going to take, Caden Burke's going to take top here going into the third. Match scores 14-2 in favor of Doyle. So Burke's trying to get some back points, try to get the fall. Up too high in the leg, and I don't think he's going to get it. Doyle's hipping down into him. Tries to throw in a leg again. Doyle's going to get cradled here. He's pretty high. Doyle's going to roll through, shuck him off. Now he's up 16-2. Just need one more point to get the tech fall. You'd like to see him go try to get the pin here, but points are points. So if you can't get the fall, you know, it's going to happen, but you'd like to see him go put something in tight, try to get the fall. Minute left in the third. Doyle's trying to get that arm out onto the back. He clears it to the back. Nope, he gets it back. Western Dubuque, Caden Burke got it back to his hip. We're going to go out of bounds here. So 47 seconds left in the third. 16-2 lead for Matthew Doyle. So you'd like to see him at least go get this tech. Being up 14 points. He's going to go ahead and cut him, try to get a takedown, and win via tech fall. So it's 16-3. Takedown would win it here for Doyle. Cuts across the double, and that's going to be the match. Tech fall for Matthew Doyle. It's going to take the team score, 5 for Independence and 18 for Western Dubuque, bringing us to 145. Elijah Demmer of Western Dubuque will take on Connor Horn, the senior from Independence.
Now wrestling for the Bobcats at 145, Elijah Demmer. And for your Mustangs, Connor Horn.
So low single attempt by Demmer, fought off by Horn. They come back to their feet. Another low single attempt, fought off by Horn. He's got a crossface and near ankle, maybe trying to get to his cradle. They get back to their feet. Another attempt by Demmer. Horn in front headlock situation. He's going to get whipped over here. He's fighting off, trying to fight off his back. He's going to give up the fall in 29 seconds here. As Demmer wins by fall, takes the team score 5-23 or 5-24 in favor of Western Dubuque. Now on 52, we got Riker Karimski, ranked number 10th in the state in 3A from Western Dubuque, takes on Jared Orr from Independence, the senior. This should be a pretty good match, as the Western Dubuque wrestler is ranked and Orr has a lot of experience at the varsity level. Last year getting hurt and kind of shortening his season. So this should be a good match. Orr trying to dig underhooks as Orr in on a single. Keeps circling, comes up to the hip though. I'd like to see him stay down. There you go, he gets the takedown. Blood time for Red.
Blood for who though? It wasn't signaled either way.
He's it was Western Dubuque. Again, so blood time is cut, and we'll get right back into this match. Orr's up 2-0, minute 15 left.
Well, she got it. Jasmine's really talented.
Or trying to stay tough on top here. Throws in the leg on the left, looking for a cradle on the right. Kraminski stands up, tries to cut away, or drops back down to a single. Not wanting to give up the escape. And Kraminski comes around. He's going to end up getting the reversal. So that's going to tie this match up with 50 seconds left to go. Jarrett does a stand-up. Western Dubuque wrestler drops back in on the leg, and they're going to go out of bounds. That's going to be 26 seconds left. Still 2-2. Or is down right now. Both wrestlers working hard right here, fighting hands. Orr's trying to build a base. He's got 15 seconds left. Like to see him put one good move out there and try to get away. He's got hands. He's going to try a short sit. Not going to get it, so it's going to be 2-2 going into the second. It'll be Orr's choice. He will defer, so it goes to Western Dubuque's choice. He will take down. Or with the tight waist chop to a claw, looking to hook that leg. Kraminski with that tripod stand-up. He's going to cut away and get one. That'll make it 3-2 in favor of the Western Dubuque wrestler. Or with the overhook, fighting hands with the other hand. Both wrestlers here just battling position, fighting for head position. There's a shot by Orr. I'd like to see him grab that elbow and get out of that situation. But he's got that elbow tight, so he's pretty safe there. He's gonna try to Kelly him. Can't give up that angle though, and he's gonna give up that takedown, making it 5-2 with a minute left in the second. Western Dubuque wrestler's got that claw ride. Orr's fighting it. He's got a cradle by the Western Dubuque wrestler. They're going to go out of bounds. With 48 seconds left in the second period, match scores 5-2 in favor of the Western Dubuque wrestler. Leg attempt by Kurimski. He's got the leg in on the right side. He's got his other leg hooked on there. A high thigh situation. Trying to take Orr over. He gets his hips over. Trying to scoop his head and get a turn. Orr's fighting it, making sure to bury his head. Just trying to be tough there and not get turned is Orr. He gets out of the legs. Clock's going to run out before he can get back up to his feet and try to get out. So it'll be 5-2 going into the third period here as a stall call gets called against Orr. So it will be Orr's choice here going into the third. He chooses neutral here. 5-2 match. Orr with that 2-on-1. Good hand fighting here. Kraminski's with head position and that underhook on the left. There's a high crotch attempt by Kraminski. Orr with a whizzer. Kurimski trying to get around, trying to get an angle. Orr is going to fight off the leg and get back to his feet. So that was a good stoppage of the nice high crotch shot. And there's a slide by attempt by the Western Dubuque wrestler. And Orr's going to give up the takedown there. And 7-2. That's going to be an escape for Orr, making it 7-3 with a minute 15 left in the third. There's another shot attempt by the Western Dubuque wrestler. And he's going to finish that takedown. He's going to go cut him again, looking to get bonus points for his team. No escape given yet. There's the escape. It's going to be 9-4 in favor of the Western Dubuque wrestler. As we have 55 seconds left in the third. Sorry about that, folks. We had a little technical issue. This will be Seth House for Independence. Wrestling Jake Hush of Western Dubuque. Seth House here looking to get on his offense. Takes a lot of shots, a lot of aggressive wrestling here out of House. Got blood time for red. So we'll take a little break for that. But like I was saying, House takes a lot of shots. Really good hand fighting. So I like that aggression. We'll see what he can do here against the Western Dubuque wrestler, Jake Hush. Thank you to our sponsors there. As you see them scroll on your right side, your bottom right of your screen. If you're interested in sponsoring any Independence Mustang wrestling live streams, contact Matt Shannon at the school, and we'll get you up there. So the dual score is 27-5 in favor of Western Dubuque as we get right back into this 160-pound match. Had a little blood time on the Western Dubuque. There's a sweep single attempt by House. He's going to drop down and get the takedown here. There's that aggressive style I was telling you about earlier. He takes a lot of shots, and you know, he doesn't finish all of them, but the more he takes, you know, the better chance he has to finish them. So he's going to let him up, try to get another takedown here as we tick down to 1:15 left. There's another shot by House. And he's going to be like that, you know, whole time on his feet. A lot of shots. A big, strong kid, and he gets to a lot of doubles. There's his double. Good defense by the Western Dubuque wrestler. He's going to sprawl crossface. He's going to get a takedown out of it. It's going to make it 3-2 in favor of the Western Dubuque wrestler. House going to get up to his feet, get the escape. It's going to be 3-all with 52 seconds left in the first period. Both wrestlers trying to get hand position for a shot. There's a shot by the Western Dubuque wrestler, down blocked by House. Almost could have got around him, but I think the Western Dubuque wrestler got his hand up in time. There's House with another shot. We're going to go out of bounds. It's going to take us to 32 seconds left in this first period as the score is tied 3-3. House, the senior, And Hush is a sophomore, so experience in favor of House here. As they're wrestling on the edge of the mat, they're going to go out, and that's going to take us down to 12 seconds left in the first period. Still 3-3, dual score 27-5 in favor of Western Dubuque. Short time here. That's going to be the end of the first. Score tied 3-3 as House gets a shot in at the very last second. Will be Western Dubuque's choice first. They're going to take down. See if House can get a good ride here, maybe get a turn. Goes far ankle to a chop. Western Dubuque wrestler goes for a stand-up. Seth has cross wrist. Western Dubuque wrestler is going to cut away and get out. Makes it 4-3 in favor of the Western Dubuque wrestler, Hush. A lot of hand fighting, a lot of movement here at 160. There's a nice sweep single by House. He's going to drop down to a double. He's going to get that takedown. Western Dubuque wrestler did have a whizzer, but it was not strong enough to pull House off his leg. So House gets the takedown. It's going to make it 5-4 with 1:30 left in the second. House going to give up another escape. That's going to make it 5-5. We got 1:25 left. There's a double attempt by the Western Dubuque wrestler. House fights it off. Has overtie on the right. There's a half shot, fake shot by House. Elbow pass by House. There's a double by House. They go out of bounds. House putting a lot of pressure on this Hush kid, but there is a lot of action going around, and House tries to throw him, and there's gonna be no back points because the wrestler didn't have his knees in. So that's the new rule. He has to have his knees contact inbounds on the mat to get back fall and to get the pin. So that's going to make it 7-5 for Western Dubuque. Hush here going with 45 seconds left in the second. House gets up right away. So that's going to make it 7-6 in favor of Hush with 40 seconds left in the second. Another attempt by House. Another attempt by Western Dubuque. And they go out of bounds. So there's a lot of good action here. A lot of good shots, a lot of good hand movement and fakes. So I think just the wrestler can keep it up. You know, we'll win this match. Another sweep single attempt by House. A Western Dubuque wrestler has front headlock. House keeping that elbow tight though. Looking to circle. They're gonna go out of bounds here with 11 seconds left in the second. Western Dubuque leading the match 7-6. Low single attempt by Western Dubuque. House gonna crossface. Western Dubuque wrestler gets it up. Hush has it up. Tries to cut across to a double. And they're gonna keep wrestling. And no takedown as the Western Dubuque wrestler had his left foot out of bounds. He didn't have his 2 points of contact in bounds for the takedown. So House is going to take down here. Escape would tie this match at 7 apiece. There's a stand-up by House. He's going to circle. He's not going to get a reversal. I'd like to see him go get his escape. I think he's got a chicken wing near wrist by the Western Dubuque wrestler. Driving that, taking his knee, taking his foot up. He's got to give that up there. He eventually gives it up. Rolling wrist is the Western Dubuque wrestler trying to wear out House. House gets to his feet. Suck back situation by the Western Dubuque wrestler. House bellies out though. He's not going to give up back there. Arm on the back by the Western Dubuque wrestler. House got to be careful there. Don't want to give up back points here. He's got a chicken wing, does Western Dubuque wrestler Hush. House fighting it, getting his elbow to the mat. Potentially dangerous there. So that's going to shut it down at minute 4 left in the third, with Hush from Western Dubuque leading this match 7-6. Hallows, if he can get an escape here, and then he's got about 40 seconds to go get a good takedown to win this match. Another sit-out attempt by House. He's trying to build his base here. Got that left leg up, like to sit him back over it. Down to 50 seconds left. He turns up, cuts away. Western Dubuque wrestler drops back in on a single. He's gonna club him back, keep that bottom leg. Trying to get back points, but House is gonna circle away. Down to 30 seconds left here. House needs to get an escape here to stay in this match. Escape or reversal will do it at this point. 20 seconds left. Western Dubuque wrestler Hush has that cross wrist. Down to 15 seconds left, and looks like that's where it's gonna end here, with Hush from Western Dubuque winning 7-6 in a close match. That's going to take the team score 30 for Western Dubuque and 5 for Independence here. I'll take us into 170 with Jedson Luck Morales from Western Dubuque and Cole Davis from Independence. Cole, the sophomore, taking on Morales, the senior.
And for your Mustangs, Cole Davis.
Another sophomore here for Independence. Even though they're the underclassmen, they got a lot of mat time, does Davis and Doyle. Here's a nice takedown by Davis. He's gonna look for that cradle. Morales fighting the hand though, looking to take that arm over top of his head, maybe get out. Davis has right leg in, looking for a power half on the left side. Looking for a banana split is Davis. He's gonna get it, but Morales rolls through. There's a little scramble here. Morales into a double. Gonna get a reversal here on Davis, making it 2-2 with 1:10 left in the first. Morales tries to throw in a leg. Davis catches it. Like to see him come up. There's a reversal by Davis, making it 4-2. He's got that half. You like to see him drag that across his hip and then take him forward and try to drive that half down. Morales reaches back. Davis trying to drive him. He's got his hips up, and Morales is not going to give up, or Morales isn't going to get the reversal there as Davis takes him out of bounds. So we got 35 seconds left here in the first period with Davis up 4-2. Davis trying to switch off half sides, ends up leaving one in there for a little bit longer, and he gets a full Nelson called against him. It's going to be a 4-3 now in favor of Davis. It happens. I mean, he's trying to switch sides with his half, and he just had the one in split second longer than the other one. Trying to get that cross face, maybe a butcher attempt is Davis. Morales with his head on the mat. Trying to get hand control, trying to get to his feet. That'll be the end of the first with Davis up 4-3. Davis's choice, he's gonna defer, and Morales takes down. There's a nice chop right there by Davis. Morales trying to stay on his base. He's doing a good job of keeping his hips up. Davis with the leg in, goes to a crossface, looking for that cradle. I'm not going to get it as Morales fights the hand. He's doing a good job fighting that top hand. Davis here, he's got to drive him forward, try to get his hand back without getting rolled. He's got a butcher, does Davis, but Morales is able to slip it. There's a drove over at Butcher, looking for some back points. It's Davis. Morales is fighting his hands though pretty good. Davis gonna drive that Butcher over. Morales rolls all the way through. That's gonna take us down to a minute left in the second. The score's still 4-3 in favor of Davis. Davis again with that crossface, looking to get a cradle. He ends up muscling him over. Do a Saturday Night Ride. He's gonna lift the head, pick up the fall there. So that's Davis picking up the fall at 170. It's gonna make your team score 30-11, going into 182. 182 for Western Dubuque. Devin Ludwig, he's ranked 7th in the state. For Independence, it'll be Kane Millard. Kane Millard, another sophomore here for Independence. Ludwig from Western Dubuque is a junior. Millard seeing his first action for varsity. He was not on varsity for the first duel of the year, but has made his way to it now. Taking on the 7th ranked wrestler in 3A, Ludwig. Ludwig with the collar tie. Millard trying to fight in. A little shuck by attempt by the Western Dubuque wrestler. He's going to get the takedown, look for a cradle. He's got it locked up. He's going to try to take it over. Millard fighting it though. Millard doing a good job and not giving up that cradle. Claw ride attempt here by Ludwig. Now a chicken wing in half by the Western Dubuque wrestler. And he's got it driven pretty tight. It's going to be hard to get out of. Millard's going to roll through. Can't quite get all the way through. He's going to give up the fall right there. So that'll make it 36-11 in favor of Western Dubuque. Brings us to 195. Freddie Hush, the senior from Western Dubuque, ranked 4th at 195 in 3A. And for 195 for Independence is Tate Friedoff, also the senior. So there's another shuck attempt by Western Dubuque. Hush. Tate tried to circle back up. Front headlock situation here. Tate's got that arm nice and tight. Hush trying to circle around. He puts his head in the hold. He's looking for a cradle, but I don't think he's going to get it there. No, he's not going to get it. Friedoff did a good job of keeping his head up, and staying straight, and not giving up the cradle, as well as the takedown. There's Friedoff building to a base. Hush from Western Dubuque with a claw, trying to get a leg in. Doesn't get it in as Taten's mule kicks and doesn't allow that leg to come in. Happens again, and I don't think Taten could quite get that one out that time. So he's got the one leg in on the left side. Looking to power half here. Taten's gonna look away here, pull, wing down and not give it up. Stalemate situation there. That'll bring us to 50 seconds left in the first period, with Ludwig from Western Dubuque having a 2-0 lead. Tate with a little short sit situation. Ludwig with the leg in on the left side, gonna be able to break Taten down to his belly. He's trying to wing over. He's going to get that crossface, that high thigh. Not getting back points yet, and that's going to be back points right there. That's not a position you want to be in. Friedhoff is going to try to fight out of it, try to get out of the leg. Ludwig right back to a power half. He's going to punch through. Friedhoff tries to roll through. Friedhoff fighting, but he's going to give up the fall. So that's 195. That's going to make the score 11-42 in favor of Washington Dubuque. Brings us to a 220 as Jason Simon Wrestler, the junior from Washington Dubuque, takes on Hunter Crawford, the senior, ranked number 8th in the state.
And for your Mustangs, number 8 in the state, Hunter Crawford.
Hunter coming off a really good weekend at the Independence Invite where he finished as runner-up to the number 1 ranked wrestler in 2A. So a lot of good things this weekend out of Hunter. Very aggressive, good on his feet. There you go. He's going to take him out of bounds. There's 15 seconds down as both wrestlers are being pretty aggressive here. Hunter with the club.
Go, Hunter!
Trying to fight in hand control is Crawford. Crawford probably want to get to his low single. He's got a good low single, but maybe against the taller wrestler and Simon Wrestler, he doesn't want to get to it. Might be kind of hard. Crawford fighting hands. Simon Wrestler with the snap down, looking to get Crawford to the mat. Crawford has the elbow. Simon Wrestler tried to softball throw him, but Crawford ran into him and just kept pressure in and ended up getting the takedown there. So that's going to make it 2-0 with a minute left in the first period. Crawford with the tight waist. Wrestler with the tripod. Hunter brings him back down, tries to get to a near wrist. Simon Wrestler gets his other wrist, takes it over his head, and is going to circle out and get an escape. That makes it 2-1, 40 seconds left here in the first period. Crawford staying on his head. Good club, and then he gets into his double. He's going to drive through there and get his second takedown of the day. 20 seconds left in the first. Trying to get the ride out here, take that 4-1 lead going into the second period. Again, we are at 2:20. Hunter Crawford, the senior, taking on Jason Simon Wrestler, the junior from Western Dubuque. Scores 4-1 going into the second. Wrestler's going to take down. Like to see Crawford go try to get some back points, but the way he's been wrestling on his feet, he might just elect to, cut him at one point. Try to go get a couple more takedowns, further his lead. He's got a 2-on-1 there. Looking to drive it over. Kind of got it all the way across his body now. I think he's trying to get that 2-on-1. Can't really tell. He's got the 2-on-1. Just keeping pressure on him. Maybe looking for that tilt when he builds up. Crossface. Crawford with that near wrist and spiral riding him, trying to get his hip to the mat. Simon Wrestler doing a good job staying on his base. Crawford gets to a chicken wing. Nothing on the other side though. He might have the Lord locked up.
Come on, dig it in, Hunter. 1 minute.
Nope. Gets out of the chicken wing, but he's got that cross wrist 2-on-1 ride. We're down to 50 seconds left here in the second. Crawford elects to let him up. 40 seconds left, scores 4-2 in the second. Crawford good with a nice club on the staying heavy on the head. Both wrestlers with the collar tie. There's a snap down by Simon Wrestler. Another softball throw by wrestler. This time Crawford could not get the takedown. There's 23 seconds left here in the second period. Another shot by Simon Wrestler. Hunter Crawford stops it and then does a reshot. Got 14 seconds left. I'd like to see Crawford here get the right out, take that 6-2 lead going into the third. So you'd like to see him take him out of returns him back down. That's a good job by Hunter. Score late. Those are always important. Score late in periods. It's hard for the other wrestler to come back and get a score of his own to kind of even it out. So it's 6-2 going into the third. Crawford's down. He's going to stand up, get the arm over, go ahead and spin out and get his escape, taking it 7-2.
Push the pace, Hunter.
There's wrestler with a kind of a fake shot. Crawford stuffs his head a little bit. Staying heavy on the head is Crawford. Wrestler with the 2-on-1. Hunter Crawford back in on a double. They go out of bounds. There's going to be a minute 17 left going into the third. Score 7-2. He's going to take a 9-2 lead in the third with a minute left. He cuts him, looking to get bonus points here. One more takedown would do that, be an 8-point lead if he gets a takedown here, garnishing the major decision. Crawford trying to stay in bounds. He's going to circle back in. There you go. Then shoot him off.
Come on, Hunter, one more, let's go.
Again, a takedown by Crawford would give the major 2 independents. There's 30 seconds left.
One more, let's go.
So you'd like to see Crawford out here kind of get after this, try to get one more score. And probably not going to matter in the duel, but these situations do come up, and sometimes you need that extra point. And it's always good to go get that extra point for your team and for yourself. So we got 14 seconds left. I'm guessing we get one more good double leg by Crawford. If he just stays on him. 5 seconds left. There's a shot by Crawford. Not going to get it, though. So the final score of that match is going to be 9-3 in favor of Hunter Crawford. I'll take the team score, 14 for Independence, 42 for Western Dubuque. That'll bring us to heavyweight, where we have Drew Evans from Independence, the junior, and Nathan Simon, the senior, from Western Dubuque.
And for your Mustangs at 285, Drew Evans.
Evans trying to stay heavy on the head, get head position. Simon from Western Dubuque trying to get that. He has that overtime on the left and a collar tie on the right. Evans trying to dig an underhook on that right side. Nathan Simon trying to fight hands there. Keep pummeling back in. Each wrestler trying to want to stay inside, not wanting to give up the first takedown.
Leaning all on you, snap through the mat.
A lot of pressure forward from Simon of Western Dubuque. I'd like to see a little bit of a change of a direction here from Evans, maybe a snap down, try to get his weight, since it's all coming forward, maybe take him to the mat via that snap. underhook by Evans on that right side. Western Dubuque wrestler Simon wings down and gets out of it. Another underhook. I like to see him circle to that side, get head position. He's got double unders here. Gets back into it. Underhook by the Simon from Western Dubuque. Both wrestlers here just hand fighting hard. We're down to 20 seconds left in this first period. Both wrestlers staying aggressive with their hand fighting. Not really seeing any openings to take a shot. Well, we'll go 0-0 going into the second. And we'll see whose choice it is. And it is Drew Evans' choice. He's going to take down here. Trying to get that first point scored so that way in overtime he gets his first choice, which can be a big deal at heavyweight just because there's a lot more overtime matches at heavyweight than at other weights. There's a tripod attempt by Evans. He's going to be able to get up to his feet, cut away. So there's an escape. 10 seconds into the second period. Be 2 more minutes. Back onto our feet. See if Evans or Simon can get to some shots here. There's a snap and half shot by Evans. Simon staying aggressive and coming in. A lot of pressure into Evans. We'll see if Evans can take advantage of that. Underhook by Simon on that left side. And Evans trying to fight back in. There's a club by Evans. Another club by Simon. Each wrestler trying to wear the other out. There's an underhook by the Western Dubuque wrestler as he gets a stall call called against him for inactivity. Evans with the underhook on that right side now. And, yep, and they're both going to pump. There's a stall call on Evans. So both wrestlers have been warned for stalling here. We'll see how that affects the rest of the match. Evans digs an underhook here. Both wrestlers just trying to get comfortable with a shot. Heavyweight can be tough because you don't want to shoot a bad shot because then there's a lot of weight you're going against. So both wrestlers here just trying to, set something up perfect. Evans' headgear's falling down, but they're going to keep wrestling here with 3 seconds left in the second period. So it'll be 2-0 or 1-0, sorry, going into the third here. Western Dubuque wrestler will take down. So I'd like to see Evans get a turn here, maybe put this match away. If he does get to his feet, both wrestlers are going to have to stay aggressive because of the stall calls. It's a tripod by the Western Dubuque wrestler. Drew Evans trying to stay heavy on his hips, though. There's a fat roll by Western Dubuque wrestler. Drew Evans stops it. Drew Evans trying to get that wrist free, not being able to get it. Now he tries crossface. He's got that near ankle hooked, elevating it so he can't build a base. Stuff in the head is Drew Evans. Western Dubuque wrestler is building a base. There's another attempt at a roll. Western Dubuque wrestler is able to tripod up and get to his feet. We got a 1-1 match with a minute 06 left here in the third period. I believe this will be the last match of the day, as Independence is open at 103 and 113. So again, this will be the last match of the day here. 40 seconds left in the third. Both wrestlers trying to hand fight here, trying to get the takedown to win it. 30 seconds left. Drew's trying to fight him out of bounds, trying to dig an underhook. Both wrestlers trying to dig an underhook. A lot of pressure into each other. Snap down by Western Dubuque. Drew Evans able to fight into it and get out of bounds. 15 seconds left here in the third. There probably won't be a stall call here to end it. There's a duck under by Evans. If he takes him down the mat, 2 seconds left. Not gonna be able to get it. About 2 more seconds earlier, and Evans might have been able to take that to the mat, finish it. But nice little duck under attempt by Evans. See if he can get back to that in overtime here. Overtime, so sudden death, next score wins, even if it's a stall call. Next point will win here at heavyweight as Simon from Western Dubuque takes on Evans from Independence. Got 40 seconds left here in overtime. As Simon digs an underhook, Evans circling. He's got to put some pressure in. There's an underhook by Evans on the left side. As I said, next point wins, so a stall call would end this match. Hate to see that happen. Like to see him finish it in their wrestling and not because of a stall call. There's been a lot of matches, that have happened like that, and you hate to see it happen. So it looks like we're going to go into the rideouts here. So it'll be 2 30-second periods where Drew will have his choice first because he scored first. He'll probably take down here, try to get out. If he doesn't get out in 30 seconds, then the Western Dubuque wrestler will have his chance to get out in 30 seconds. And whoever has the most points here after these 2 rideouts will win. There's a stand-up by Evans. He's going to be able to get out. So he's going to take a 2-1 lead here with 22 seconds left in this overtime. Both wrestlers here hand fighting on the end of the mat. There's a little slide attempt by the Western Dubuque wrestler, but nothing really going on. There's going to be time. It's going to be Western Dubuque choice. He's probably going to take down. If Drew Evans can ride him out here for 30 seconds, he will win this match. If he does get out, then we'll go to a coin flip, and we'll do one more 30-second ride out with, we'll flip for that, and whoever goes down, if they don't get out, then the other wrestler will win. Evans with a tough ride. Simon cuts away. Return by Evans. That's going to take us down to 15 seconds left. 11 seconds left now, 10 seconds, as Evans might get the ride out here in the win in overtime. Roll through attempt by Western Dubuque. He's not going to get it, and that's going to be Drew Evans winning in overtime to finish out this duel for Independence, ending on a high note. That will be the last match of the day, though, as we are open, Independence is open at 106 and 113. So thank you for listening. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Cliff Keen, Eschen and Tarpey, Napa, Home Indeed, Iowa High School Sports Network, Shannon Wrestling Tournaments, Signs More, Smith D&L Insurance, and The Predicament. So thank you for listening here. Final duel score is going to be 17 for Independence and be 54 for Western Dubuque. So thank you for listening, everybody. And you've been listening to the Independence Wrestling live stream. Independence will compete next at South Tama. South Tama duels tomorrow, or Saturday, sorry. So thank you for listening and stay safe.